I am not ready. Please start again. Live from the balcony, somewhere in America. That's the sky I'm looking at. Nice over there. Looks like some bad stuff's going down right there. No mugs, I'm not in the Philippines, I'm in America. Somewhere. That don't look good. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't look good. See that? That don't look good at all. I need a song. Whoa. Lightning. Ken is making an educated guess. Ken is unfortunately wrong, but not by a whole hell of a lot. Own American. All right, I got to start with a tune. So since I got rushed and I didn't think of anything, I'll go to an old-time favorite.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, while waiting till the middle of a cold dark night.
That there is disturbing.
When everything's a little clearer in the light of day. And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway.
Come on, doesn't that look ominous? See that?
Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Where's Waldo?
Afternoon delight.
Kenny got it right. I'm at the Marriott, but the flag is right there, so that's kind of easy.
I always thought you could not be called a dignified, but you got some data waiting, and I think I might like it. Afternoon delight.
Lovely.
Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Can make a lot of love before the sun gone down. Thinking of you, twerking up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Loving sticks and stones together, make a spark ignite. And the thought of running you is getting so excited. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Starland Vocal Band with Afternoon Delight. Who doesn't appreciate some afternoon delight? Who doesn't appreciate some afternoon delights? All right, quick story. I want to see you chasing a tornado. Yeah, well, all right, so check this out, right? So I'm driving. I'm figuring out I'm getting tired. I'm going to stop anyway. And Bohemian Rhapsody comes on, Bohemian Rhapsody, the song. And then all of a sudden, there's one of those, what are they? Those emergency interruptions where they go, beep, beep. This is an emergency. So that goes on. So I'm listening to it, and it's saying that where I am, or either where I am or where close to where I am, is going to have tornadoes. And, get to a basement immediately. Be careful of flying debris as it's dangerous. And I'm on the highway and I'm listening to this. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get somewhere safe. And my first thought was, why does everywhere I go try to kill me? In the Philippines, it was earthquakes and typhoons. And in America, it's a tornado. What's the powers that are conspiring against me? Oh my God! Oh, so that interrupts Bohemian Rhapsody, and then Bohemian Rhapsody comes back on the song and says, "What is it? Lightning, very, very frightening. Then Galileo, lightning, very, very frightening." That's where the emergency let off and went back into Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm like, this is an omen. I gotta get off the road. So I did stop. So what guesses? I heard Kevin Nash over on Chitora's channel. Chi, thank you. Well, he surprised me with that early, but I understand your internet. Welcome back to the Philippines. We take your internet at the door. No more internet for you. So yeah. Where do you think I am? I'll give a hint. Kenny was kind of close. Ooh. And why everywhere I go, people want to kill me? I know they're normal in the Philippines to die, but why is everybody trying to kill me? Why is Mother Nature after me? I was in Manila twice. I got stopped by typhoons. One, I cut my vacation short by a day to head out of there because it was also going towards not only the Philippines but Hong Kong, which was my connecting. So I'm like, well, whether or not this hits the Philippines, it'll hit Hong Kong, and then I won't be able to catch my connection flight. So I got out of there a day early that time. And then my last trip last year, just December, another typhoon, but that one kept me an extra day. So that one wasn't as bad. And now I decided to take the Great American Road Trip and drive. It was such a beautiful day. It was just gorgeous. It was warm, sunny. I was going through all the different states. Springfield, no Springfield, but I will give you, I am in Ohio, but I am not in either Springfield or you said Columbus before over at Cheesetown. So I'm not in those two cities, but I am in Ohio. Might get a knock on your door. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. What are you doing? Get with the program. Get with the program, motherfucker. Get with it. Hit that thumbs up. What am I paying you for? So crazy day. I got off the road. I was tired anyway, so it's not all that big of a deal. I'm not in a big rush. I'm not trying to make time. I did good time though. Left Brooklyn at about 7 a.m. A little before Dayton. Ding, 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 ding. Ken Unger, I am at the Marriott at Dayton University, which I'm sure would be a great time under normal circumstances. I mean, I'm literally at the university. No, not Mansfield. It's Dayton, Ohio. I'm at the Marriott at Dayton University. I got the university all around me. In fact, right over there is the arena. Dayton. I passed the Ohio State on the way here, but I am in Dayton. There's a little courtyard down there. After the stream, I will be going downstairs, having some dinner, and perhaps having a beer or two or five. But yeah, that's where I am. If anybody wants to come say hi, that's where I am. So, what's going on Monday? So I'm not in my usual comfortable zone. Force myself out of there. So on the road a long time today, from like 7 a.m. to I think I got here somewhere around, I don't know, 5:30. I would say no, a little later than that, around 6. Yeah, like I think like 10 after 6. I think it was 5:30 when the emergency alert came on and Bohemian Rhapsody was playing. But I actually physically got to the hotel probably 10 after, quarter after, something like that. So it was a hell of a busy day. I'll be in Kansas City tomorrow, which is my first goal. I got work to do there. By the way, Jeb Jam, this has to be, this is a business trip, Jeb Jam, so this is coming off my taxes. This is a business expense. I'm going to see my rental property. How you doing, Tim Desiak? Hey, November born Jakey. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, Muggs. What do we got? JG, after a beer, go up to the roof and look for lightning bolts. Oh. Very cool. I don't get this in Brooklyn. I don't get lightning bolts and tornadoes. Welcome to the Midwest, right? Kenny, I think I passed your Honda dealership. I was on I-76 for a long time, starting from like New York or New Jersey. Judy, did you hear me beep? I was by the Wawa, and I beeped. I said, Judy Fisher, beep, beep. Wow, look at that. See those birds? They're fleeing. I've seen enough movies to know that when the birds start fleeing, that the bad storm is coming. So, yeah, Monday night, I'm in Ohio for tonight. Tomorrow I'll be in KC. Where? I have no idea. I haven't planned any of this trip. That was you, JJ. Yeah, that was me, Judy. I beeped. I was about the Wawa. What's that thing called? A Sizzly? We don't have Wawas in New York. It's a whole bunch of chain places that I've never seen. Driving across the states. But, I did want to give you my the things that I've learned that America loves. Yeah, I'm driving, man. MJ, welcome to the program. Bruce Davis. Get with the program. What are you doing? Hit the likes. Don't forget the super chat and the PayPal. Somebody's got to pay for this. Oh, so yeah, as the night goes on, I'm going to tell you things that Americans love. The first thing I'm going to say that Americans love, believe it or not, is cows. I've seen a lot of cows. How you doing, Newman? Welcome to the program. No, you wouldn't find a Wawa in Brooklyn. You would not. Oh, you see that little display of Mother Nature? That was the way I was going. So I stopped. Yeah, this is things from the road that I noticed Americans love. Number one, cows. I saw a lot of cows, and I don't even mean cows just like in Ohio or anything. I mean, I seen them in Jersey, Pennsylvania, all over the place. West Virginia. Never been to these states. By the way, when I got to West Virginia, I sped up because I really didn't want to be in West Virginia. And thank God I had the. Oh, then I was. Well, I didn't realize how. I mean, Pennsylvania is a huge friggin' state. I feel like I drove through every inch of it. And then I was planning to. Ken, I was planning to go to Columbus, Ohio. In the South, it's cattle. I'm just telling you what I saw. I saw a lot of cows. You know what? Also, I saw a lot of horses. There was a lot of horse, and this is like these are states that I drove through today that you really wouldn't associate with cattle and horses, but they were there. I saw them all over the place. Stay away from Georgia. Is that Iowa? Yeah, I'll stay away from Portland too. Those are cow country. Fried food. Bruce Davis is suggesting that I find fried food, sexy girls, and lots of beer. Well, I think every good American can agree with that. You know what the other thing was? Again, I wasn't driving through, our nation's, what's that called? Our nation's breadbasket or something. I saw corn everywhere. This country loves corn. Oh my God, there's corn everywhere. There was corn in New York, New Jersey, all over Pennsylvania, in Ohio, West Virginia. I drove through so fast I didn't know what I don't know if they had corn or not. I'll tell you something though. And apple pie, JG. But I'll tell you, I was very aware that I had New York plates on, so I was obeying for the most part the speeding. What's wrong with Georgia, JG? I don't know. I don't got no family there, so no chance of me sleeping with them. We can tell JG is a city boy. Cows, horses are exciting to see. They really are. And the corn everywhere, too. And Pennsylvania, they have a lot of mountains. I didn't know Pennsylvania had so many mountains. All of a sudden, I'm on a highway, and then it says you're going through a tunnel. And what it is it's the mountains are so big they had to blast holes and make tunnels through the mountains so you can get to the other side of Pennsylvania. So I went through a bunch of them. One of them was called Blue Mountain. You go through that. That thing was falling apart. I was afraid the damn thing was going to collapse in on itself. And then once you get through that one, then you go through the Kit Kat Mountain. There's actual Kit Kat. Because, in Pennsylvania, that's where they have like Hershey Park and I saw everything. I passed Sesame Street, that thing for the kids. Hershey Park. Hershey Chocolate Park. That wasn't too far. saw signs for that. Let's see, not all corn is meant to be eaten, and not all you can eat. Some are other things to be used for just for food. Yeah, I know, Mark. And some of the corn, I'm sure, was what they feed the cattle. The feed corn. But it doesn't even matter if it was edible or not. I just didn't realize, especially on the East Coast, that wasn't, like I said, I wasn't in the breadbasket of the states at that point. That was just all East Coast. Even with the horses, I was flipping out. Like, there's a horsey. There's a horsey. Look, a cow. And I was thinking to myself how much of a city person I am. Like, I don't get to see cows and horses and corn on a regular basis. Although they do have corn growing in Brooklyn, but it's not, like acres of corn. It'd just be somebody in their backyard with the corn stalks going up. And Kit Kat Mountains are accessible via the Hershey Highway. Emily and Son, welcome to the program. How you doing there, Ems? Welcome to the program. Hit the likes. Don't forget the super chat. Give till it hurts and then give a little more. What else are you going to do with your money? Spend it? So, yeah, it's a pretty nice sunset. Ahaya. Not too bad. Something else that I seen going through these various states that Americans love. Scoot, I hope you're sitting down, Scoot. Because the next thing that I noticed that America loves is Trump. I tell you, and remember, I'm not like getting off the highway and investigating all of these towns that would take, 30,000 years to complete in America. But from the roadsides and all of this, it was a 20-0 Trump-Pence posters and placards up on the sides. Oh, yeah, lots of Trump. In fact, I did not see one Biden until I got here to Akron. And then I got to the hotel real quick, dropped my stuff off, and I figured I should get some liquor. So I went and I got some vodka, and on my way to the liquor store, I saw one Biden poster. That's it. It was all Trump, baby. Hey, JG, I just seen a flashing UFO. Beam me up, Scotty. Get me out of here, then. So that's what I noticed. Cows, corn, horses, Trump. That's what America loves. That's what keeps America happy. You can keep guessing, but I am in Akron. Akron, Ohio. Now, tomorrow I should be in Kansas City. I don't see any problem with that unless there's, I don't know, a tornado. I'll probably be there for 2 or 3 days until I can take care of my business. And then from there, I'll figure something out. I really don't have a plan. This was all about unscripted. I never really, I've been to Jersey and Pennsylvania for sure. But Ohio? Well, I've been to Ohio once. I've been to a place called Van Wert. Van Wert. It's a tiny little place. I met a girl online, went there and banged her. American. Many years ago. That's when I was into such things. So yeah. So I was talking to the person downstairs. I asked her, how busy is the hotel? This place has 400 rooms. She said, when it was really bad, they had only like 10 or 15 rooms booked. But now, she said now they're up to 100, which, it's like, it's 20% of the business, which isn't fantastic, but it is, it is an uptick. It's 25% of their normal business. This is right out of college, guys. If things were normal and the students were in, this whole area would be hopping. When I drove over to the liquor store, I was looking. I seen what I'm assuming were college kids, walking around, jogging, riding their bikes and stuff. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see it every once in a while, like right over here. Like, pretty cool. Hold on, guys. Just checking something real quick. I don't know how long I can stay here. It's hot. It's hot as hell. It's always nice when, good friends and people that you supported forever just happen to do live streams at the same time that you've been doing for 2 years now. It's always nice. Yeah, so that's what I noticed. Oh, the other thing is fireworks. Obviously in New York City you can't get fireworks. There's a lot of places. I would have liked to stop because I don't know if they sell any. Do they sell any fireworks after 4th of July? I don't know. Yeah, I have AC in the hotel room. I was just giving you guys a view. I figured that view is better than that view. Oh, is that thing making too much noise? All right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's the room. Don't look at the room, though. I'm going to do a video on it. I want somebody to watch it. Oh, look, you can see me watching me through the thing. Yeah, you know what? I think I am getting a little warm out here because that stupid thing is blowing on me. All right, I'm going to move the fun and games back into the room. Sorry, guys. You'll have to look at me instead of the lightning. Give me a second. Oh, man, it's so much cooler in the room. Hells yeah. It's probably quieter, too. I was trying to get the excitement and beauty of Mother Nature. Enjoy Mother Nature, ladies and gentlemen. Who's that guy? Muggs, and I thank you. I looked at the National Weather Service radar. More strong thunderstorms headed your way. Ah, awesome. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah. Well, good. I'm glad. Do you have anyone else in that hotel room? No, I don't. I do not have anyone else in this room. Look, I'll show you quick. Bed, my stuff, that. Nobody in the room. Now, you people got to promise to still watch the room review. I'm going to clean it up and do it later. Where is Elmo? You can buy fireworks all year long in some places. Yeah, see, I didn't know that because we don't have that. No, there's no cat here. Fire in the air on Portland, Oregon. She is home. No, Bob's using JG's for a new letterbox now. Scott, you're not far from unfortunately, you're not far from correct. Look comfortable. Yeah, let's see. It's not bad. Not bad. Get a little light there. The Art Deco motif. over in that corner. You got the futon with the light hanging over. One cool thing is what I kind of liked is the bath. I don't even know where to turn the light on. This glass door here. Oh, and I was comparing the room to the Filipino rooms that I had. Now remember, JG goes first class in the Philippines, so I was in 5-star hotels and whatnot. And I got the little closet here. By the way, this is a 3-star. How you doing? Got the little mini fridge. Oh, I got Starbucks coffee there for me to enjoy. I got the fridge in there. Not bad. It's a decent room. Best part about the room is that the price don't matter because I'm writing this whole sucker off. And downstairs is a nice whatchamacallit restaurant bar. It's only open till 10, so I'm gonna probably knock off a little bit after 9. I haven't eaten dinner, so I'll go down there, have something to eat, have a couple drinks, come up, try to get an early start on the day. That's my plan for that. Let me close this out. Oh, this is what I want to say about the room. You know what's funny? Well, I think it's funny. Maybe you won't, but in the Philippines, there's an ice bucket up there, right? In the Philippines, they have ice buckets too, but there's no way to get rice buckets, ice buckets. So in the Philippines, they have the ice bucket, but they don't have anywhere to get ice. Like I could just walk a few feet down the hallway and have the ice maker. That's one thing I couldn't get used to in the Philippines. I mean, you could call down and have them deliver it to you. Yeah, best part, no roaches. I-70, I-64, I-70. I was on, at the beginning of my journey, it was, I think, I-76. But for a lot of this trip, it's been I-70 West. Go west, young man. No sauce. Oh, the pork butt. I was watching your brisket, Kevin. The brisket looked good. Did you get the room with the vibrating bed? Yes. The bed vibrates, and it has a mirror on the ceiling. Even though you can clearly see behind me, there's no mirror on the ceiling. It's there. You have a very nice room there. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I said it was remodeled recently, 2 years ago. You gotta understand, I stayed at Shangri-La, Sofitel, Radisson Blu in Cebu. I'd say it's some fancy, 5 stars in the Philippines. And that one in CDO, I think it was a 3 or 4 star. They didn't have orange juice in the morning. Yes, Judy, I'm still harping on the orange juice. You don't call yourself a 3 or 4 star hotel and not have orange juice for breakfast. Just gotten here. But no ice or rice. It was close. I-95 South, baby. Well, first I got to take care of for the business. I'm hoping I get in tomorrow. I'm hoping I can take care of it by Wednesday. That'll free me up to go a little further. You'll be going by my ancestors' country when you pass by the south side of Terahate. I've seen a sign for that somewhere. I know that I'm going through Indianapolis, Indiana, which is Danny Stout's hometown. What? No OJ 1 star? That was a 3 or 4 star hotel with no orange juice for breakfast. That was CDO, Limtaki or something like that. Judy Fish says the orange juice, still the orange juice. I was very disturbed at a Motel 6. No, I'm at a Marriott. The reason the Motel 6 leaves the light on for you is so that if they turn the light out and you go and turn it on, you're going to see the cockroaches running around the room. So they just leave the light on so the cockroaches don't move that much. Tell me what you think of the place when you get there. I'm curious. What place? Kansas City? I'll tell you, James, I saw homes that just last year, because I just bought that property last June, for 40, 50,000. I see now it's 60 to 70,000. I could sell that and make a tiny little profit after just 13, 14 months. I'm not doing that, but a bit farther west in Ohio. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I feel like I know stuff, but I don't know geography too well. Oh, and Sal's vlog. Welcome to the program, man. Thank you for stopping by. We're hanging out, chit-chatting. I'm driving across America. Here's another thing that I was thinking today. Think of it from my perspective, right? The last 2 years, I took my 3 weeks vacation, whatever I had, and I went to the Philippines. So I was taking the first flight was like 20 hours because I stopped in Hong Kong and then flew on to Manila. The last year when I went, I flew direct from New York City to Manila. That was about 16 and a half. And then we had, we have the Eastern Standard Time. So it ended up being like 15 and a half. But think about it. But think about it from this perspective, right? I was talking to somebody and they were asking me, did you pack this? Did you pack that? What if you forget something? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is America. If I forgot something, I can get whatever anywhere. You know what I mean? Like if you're in the Philippines and like you have specific things that you use, what about medication? That's what the person said. They said, well, what if you forgot your medicine? I was like, I'd be able to get it. I just have them call into the doctor, explain the situation. I went on vacation. I forgot my meds, and they'd call it in. I'd be able to get it. So there's really nothing. No popcorn ceiling in any hotel that I stay. Friend of Brett. Well, a friend of Brett is a friend of mine, Ann. Welcome to the program, man. Sal's Vlogs. Welcome. If you do not know everyone, please make friends. These are good people. And they're not just paying me to say that, but they are paying me. Bill Pruitt. I'm coming to Oklahoma. Bill, you got to cook me a steak. Grill it up. I'll bring the beer. You bring the steaks. All right. So it costs us, probably be cheaper for you than for me. Good things farmer quit spreading the manure. Going west this time of year is not as stinky. Yeah, and I will say that also is that the difference. How do I explain it? Well, it's simple. New York smells different. I'm not saying New York smells bad, but it's a big urban metropolis. As I'm driving out, like I open in the windows, I can smell things like, I don't know, hay, grass, a little bit of cow poop, but it wasn't that bad. Like I smell nature. How cool is that? Please tell me the stove was warm and not hot. Is Kaylee okay? What'd she say? That's what I'm curious. I'm looking for that kind of room. Might see myself clearly, or do I sleep? Or do I sleep look like at Kanoi? Just catching up on some comments. What's wrong with Kaylee? Who said steak? I said steak. I'm going to see if they have steak downstairs. Bruce Davis says, I'm a friend of Brett too. Yes, and you're a friend of mine too, Bruce. Yeah, I think you found my channel through Brett. That's right. That very well could be. Thank you, Brett Glasgow. Enjoy your trip. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Today was long. Oh my God. Woke up at 5:30 in the morning. Well, after hitting the snooze twice, I got up at 5:45. But I think I made like a 1-minute video in the morning to prove, because I think it was like 6:55 in the morning that I was pulling away from the house. What was that? Hope storms past tonight. Was a band of storms 700 miles west of you. 700 miles, and I can see them that far. That's pretty good. I'll probably be going into the center of them. You know, something. Mother Nature's after me. Rose gets home and sees her. You're always welcome, man. Just give me about a day's notice so I can mow my jungle of a backyard. All right, that's a fair deal, right, Phil? I'll bring beer, you bring steak. Hey, Mark Jones, welcome to the program. Brett is the best share. Yeah, Brett's a good guy. Today, Mark, I am in, where am I? Dayton, Ohio. Dayton. Home of the tornado. Made it from stretching 700 miles, I should say. I think it was a little bit less, but not much. It was over 600, probably around 650, 670, something like that. I forgot to check it the last time, but it was all. I wanted to make it where I had less than 600 miles to drive tomorrow, because the full trip, I think it was like 1,240 or 1,260 miles, something like that, right in that ballpark. And I wanted to be over the halfway line the first day. So I think I got it. Good night, Kanoi. Kanoi's heading out. Have a good night, Kanoi. Let's see. Rather Rose. Tim is saying, when I traveled across the states, I would leave the hotel at 4 a.m. and drive until 3 p.m. I can understand that, Tim, because I think I'll have a different driving experience tomorrow, because today obviously was Labor Day, so a lot of businesses were closed, so there wasn't that, everybody frantically commuting to work, because traffic was really, really good. I mean, I can't complain at all. I can't even say, in this one spot, it's pretty much sailing. And I really, really enjoyed, living in New York. The speed limits on the streets are 25, like the Bell Parkway, the BQE, the FDR, all of these things. They're from like 45 or 50 miles an hour. So the streets are 25. The highways are 45 and 50. So as soon as I get out of New York and I get to, I think Jersey was like 65, but then when you get to Pennsylvania, it's 70. So I go to like 74, hit the cruise control, and but one thing was a little messed up that I did notice. You'll be doing, the speed limit will be 70 miles an hour, and you'll go like 70, 80 miles. And then all of a sudden there'll be a sign that says 55. And the cops would hang out when that transition happened, so they could catch. That was one thing I did notice, though. Ohio, that they caught the most speeders by far. not even close. And they had a bunch of those places too, where it just went down from 70 to 55. Sometimes it went from 70 to 65. But you just had to, you had to pay attention when you're driving. But you should be doing that anyway, right? I see that on a national radar. It goes way out west. 8 inches of snow in the Rockies. Holy smokes. I did not even give that one single thought. I have no jacket, not a light jacket, certainly not a heavy jacket, but nothing. I think I have one pair of long pants. Well, then all I took was an overnight bag. At some point, I'll have to do laundry. Tim says, I missed the rush hour traffic. What? Never missed that, Tim. Never missed that. Good night, Kanoi. Everywhere has to have a claim to fame. Hopefully something will come along in Dayton that is more welcoming. Well, I don't know. If that college was open, I think it'd be pretty open. She touched a flame, but thanks to Daddy, she probably won't even have a blister. Good job, Bill. I passed the Ohio State University. I was gonna stop in Columbus. I figured, okay, Columbus is a pretty big city. Let me stay there. But the problem was that I wasn't over, I didn't have less than the 600 miles yet. So then you have the signs that say, this way to Cincinnati. So for a long part, I'm going towards Cincinnati. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I didn't stop at Columbus, I'll stop in Cincinnati. They have a baseball team. Do they have a football team? Oh, yeah, they do. They have the Cincinnati Bengals. So I figured, it'd be a pretty big city. But then as you go, then it veers off, and Cincinnati's this way, and Akron, the way that I need to go, is the other way. So I veered off of that. You've been crying about the oranges for a year now. Not quite a year. Hi, Ruth. Ruth from Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures. Welcome to the program. The orange juice is different. Dayton is the home of the Wright brothers. That's right. I passed the museum. There you go. So you see the museum. 3 minutes later, you want to get out of Akron. It's all right. Listen, I'm seeing parts of my own country I've never seen before. It's all good. But that was the thing. So like going to the Philippines last year on vacation. So you have to worry that you brought everything you need, right? That's number one. Number two is I know that they say, well, they speak English in the Philippines. They do, but I mean they probably speak the best English in Asia. But you can run into problems, because they don't know it. Not everybody knows English so fluently, But like I said, best in Asia, I would imagine. But especially like you guys who like to go out to the province area. I mean, if you're going like to meet your significant other or something, well, at least you'll have translated, because I don't think not a lot of the province folk will have great English, let's say. But when you compare it to, let's say, Vietnam or Thailand, if you get out of the tourist areas, they probably don't speak a lick of English. So it's better, but everything is perspective. Can hear all the noise. So you have I thought I heard barking dogs in your background. I didn't hear no rooster though. Exactly, good vibes, and sellers, welcome to the program. Nice. That's Mr. Bangladesh to you. I'm going to drop a link, see if anybody wants to chit-chat for a bit. Guys, I'm only going to go to like 9:10. So, Scott, if you want to be ready by like 9:15, that's good. I have to go downstairs and order. Get some dinner. I saw one place like pretty close by that I was really thinking that I wanted, which was Smash Burger. Smash Burger is pretty good. Let's see. I used to collect, but I said I'm not allowed to anymore. You sick bastard. Kevin Nash's Kitchen, JG collects broken hearts. I heard all the dogs barking, roosters, and many others. All noise host. I don't know, because I haven't seen the restaurant's menu. I have no idea. I'm sure they'll have either a steak or a burger or chicken, so I should be fine. Wisconsin. How you doing, Charles? Geese are flying. Ferns turning yellow. Looks like an early winter. I don't know. I'm in Ohio. Is that close to Wisconsin? How long before you are done? Scott, let's say 9:10. I'll just finish at 9:10, wherever I'm at. It's about 20 minutes, right? Charles in charge of caps. Yeah, I'll probably do like, hey, Tom. Folks, Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Tom, I'm in Ohio, Akron. It's very similar to Merrimack from what I've seen so far. Yeah, I am in Ohio. How's the weather there? We have a chance of tornadoes. When I started the stream, there was lightning shooting around the sky. Hasn't been a drop of rain, though. Tom, I was saying how whenever I travel, when I traveled in the Philippines, it was earthquakes and typhoons. And now that I'm traveling across the U.S., now it's tornadoes. Mother Nature's after me. I think when Mother Nature, chases you, I think that means she likes you. Hello, Tom. Hello, Charles. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what time I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I 7 or 8. I'm not gonna knock myself out with this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing the mask. Well, I don't wear it in the car, obviously. But all around the hotel, you have to wear it, except for your room, obviously. All the public places, the elevators. If I go out to a store or whatever, I always put it on. Most of the states that I've gone through, they require it. But even if they didn't require it, I would still put it on. Stay in Ohio one night only. I should be in Kansas City tomorrow. Mother Nature loves you. How do you know? You talking to her? What'd she say? She likes me? Oh, yeah. She told us you had a welcome home earthquake? Well, now you've had an earthquake and bad internet, so you're home. Got a big cell on the radar. We'll get to you in about 20, 30 minutes. Awesome. MJ, since you're talking to Mother Nature, can you tell her to go easy on me? You're lucky at 6 feet away. The gals in Dayton look a lot prettier. That's just mean and hurtful, Scott. From what I've seen so far of the ladies in Ohio, is shall I say, they're mostly blonde and blue-eyed. Tornadoes can be fun. That's where the six packs on a lawn chair and a strong rope to tie yourself to a tree come in. Yeah, Bill, but except what happens when the tree flies off? The tree flies off and Bill goes flying in the chair attached to the tree. Ohio is worst state on catching out-of-state speeders. I believe that. But my trick of it is I go 3 or 4 miles above the speed limit. So if it's 70, I'll go 73 or 74. Cruise control, boom. Like the old commercial for the rotisserie thing. You set it and forget it. The Buckeye State. Didn't catch it last when we get up late. I forget the alarm. It's all right, Ruth. Sometimes you have to sleep in. Just set. I was thinking of that today. I wish I had one of those self-driving cars. Just sit in the back on the internet. So, yeah, wasn't informed by Mother Nature about earthquake, but yes, it's. Miss G, you didn't know it was coming. You're the weather girl. We're your weather girls, and I've got news for you. You remember that song, Judy? Look at Judy shaking it to that song. It's raining, man. I'm deliriously tired. I use the new bigger tires. Excuse me when they stop me. Yeah, you guys are silly. Philly, I tell you. I'll probably do a live just from the car driving one of these days. I don't know. It'll be my daytime. If people come, great. If not, I'll just be driving anyway. Can't be paying that much attention to the comments, lest I end up in someone's back seat. Judy remembers that song. I look sleepy. Yeah, I'm tired. No question. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I say a meal, I don't know, a couple drinks, go to bed. Alone. Or maybe with a tornado. Or maybe the roof will get ripped off the hotel and Mother Nature will have her way with me. Yeah, I am tired. I don't know what it is about driving that just takes it out of you. It really does. I mean, it's not like you're doing any. Well, I guess you're just using your mind strenuously. There's a couple times that I have this like beautiful mug that keeps hot stuff hot and keeps cold stuff cold for hours. And I was sucking down some hot coffee all day long. That kept me going. Yeah, Mark, I'm just getting into it. It's my first night. Believe me, I'd rather be in the Philippines right now. Much prefer that than the American trip. But there is a certain comfort level with driving around America. I feel like I don't have to worry about language. If I need anything, I know I can find it anywhere. I mean, those are comforting. But think about it this way. How exciting is it when you go to a place, say the Philippines or some other country, where their native language isn't yours. Things are harder to find. I go right to the mall and find anything I could possibly think of here in the U.S. While that's comforting to know, it's not as exciting as, oh shit. Like I think my first trip I forgot my razor. So I went to the supermarket. Philippines has razors, of course, and it was the same. It said Mach 3. I used the Gillette Mach 3. I tell you, this is nothing like a real Mach 3. It's like plastic. The blades weren't as good. Earthquake most strong part in Cotabato. Cotabato. I say that well. I know a few decent hotels near here if you wanted to stay overnight. I'll let you know, Bill. It's gonna be after I take care of business. 19 likes out of 20 viewers. What are you doing here with the program? What are you doing? Support this channel. Do the super chat. Do the JGBK PayPal me now. You pay now. Yelling in a hotel room by myself. Cuckoo. Ning loves to drive places in the U.S. She's addicted to travel in the U.S. already. I tell you, I love traveling. Now, overseas travel is more fun. Let's just be honest about it. But, hey, listen, I had vacation. I took it. I'm going to take care of stuff that needs to be taken care of. And then I'm going to, just see something different. Look at different walls. I've been looking at the same walls in my house since last December, since I got home from the Philippines. By the way, which I'm pretty damn sure that I had it when I got home. The virus. Do they have new Speedos in your size? They do. Cotabato. Panay. Where'd it go? Panay in South Korea. Lee. Welcome to the program. How are you today? Good morning. For me, it is night, but for you, it is morning. Mugs. It's hilarious. Mug says, gotta go. Little monster woke up. Breakfast time. Mugs, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. As if you don't have mugs, get with the mugs. She has her second channel as well. Yeah, live from Ohio. All right, everybody's saying hi and hello and good night. Well, good day. Man, I am pooped. I'll go a few more minutes. And then I'll give you guys your night back. Because, look, I'm tired and hungry. That makes JG a cranky man. I was going to say boy. Fucking out of it tonight. I'll tell you, one thing that's kind of bad to be a smoker is traveling, actually, in hotels. Like when I was at the Sofitel, it was great. It had the balcony. Here, when I got the room, I didn't even know it had a balcony. I thought I was going to have to go, downstairs, out the doors, and all that nonsense. But did I make any stops? Yeah, like a half an hour. I stopped at Wendy's for lunch because I didn't have breakfast. You know what happened? I was dying for Cracker Barrel, right? Because we don't have them we have them in New York State. We don't have them in New York City. And I love Cracker Barrel. They're breakfast. So I was waiting. I saw one. It was like 10:30 in the morning. I'm like, no, I got to keep going. So I figured, I'd find another one about 11. So 2 hours later, like at 12:30, I finally found another Cracker Barrel. And I got off the exit. They were open. I was so looking forward to it. So I got up to the girl, when you tell the table. So I said, table for one. She's like, well, we're at our maximum, because I don't know if they're 25% or 50%. I didn't stay around to ask, but she said it would take 40 minutes to be seated. I said, I ain't got 40 minutes, because if 40 minutes to sit, then at least another half hour, 40 minutes to eat. I'm wasting 2 hours of my day where I could be on the road getting things done. What's that, Cracker Barrel? It's a chain of restaurants in the United States that's always along highways, and they have the best breakfast food. I've never actually tried they serve lunch and dinner as well, but they make the best breakfast food. American style breakfast food. You got the what do you got? You got eggs, hash brown casserole, and bacon, sausage, all the fixings. Real American breakfast place. But it was too long, so I just drove down the road from there, and I got crappy Wendy's. I thought I ordered a burger, but I ordered a chicken something sandwich. I ate half of it. I threw it out. I was like, I couldn't even do that right. I couldn't even order a burger correctly. I just said, oh, number 11. It said something pub burger or something. I thought it said pub burger, but it just said pub sandwich. And the pub sandwich part means it was chicken. Fixed pick. What does that mean? I'm frozen? I'm on the hotel's internet, so they're probably stealing all my vital information. I love homemade biscuits and gravy from Cracker Barrel. Yep, a lot of people love it. I'm not a big biscuits and gravy. Don't waste food, JG. Oh, I didn't waste it. Oh yeah, well the chicken sandwich, it just didn't cut it for me. I didn't like the French fries. Yeah. And I ate like 5 French fries and half a sandwich. The French toast is thick. I haven't had the French toast, but I'm sure it's good. Wendy's went downhill. They used to be decent. Yeah, they are. Cracker Barrel is kind of known for their biscuits and gravy, but to me, the hash brown casserole is the showstopper there. I saw the waffle. I saw the Waffle House. I've never been to a Waffle House. I don't think I really care for waffles. Who makes waffles? So textury. The local casino has a hotel. They don't care if you smoke in the room. Their restaurant is half decent too. What, in Oklahoma, Bill? I was thinking maybe stay in a casino tomorrow night. If I'm in Kansas City, I know they have casinos. I saw online. I did like a brief, what the hell's around there. And I guess because it's a casino, it's cheaper, but I don't know how the rooms look. I like a... Do you, Jake? You like that? Wendy's had a great salad bar, but not now. Oh yeah, that's something I did notice in Ohio, actually. I saw a lot of different buffet places, Chinese buffets, but just regular buffets in general. I wonder if they're even open, and who would go to a buffet? Stay away from the horses. Yeah, because Jake is saying, oh, nice crack of lightning. Jake is saying he likes a nice meaty behind. James is telling him to stay away from horses. Whatever floats your boat, my friend. Jake is November born is saying something. I don't know what this means. What is that? Reverse cowgirl. Yeehaw. They changed buffet to a person gets food for everyone. Oh, did they? I still don't know if I would want that. Hey, Scoot, you there? Just fire it up. That's enough. I got eating and drinking to do. And have a cigarette. I love that I have a little balcony out here. I'm waiting for the storm. Yeah, if I go by the restaurant, I can look out like over the courtyard. So if the storm rolls in, I'll get to tornadoes with a chance of meatballs. Hey, who doesn't love a good meatball? Are you saying you love to do reverse cowgirl? Yeah, he likes to do it. Scott, crank it up, man. I'm pooped. Gatorade. This live stream has been brought to you by Gatorade. I think that was Scoot. That was Scoot. Anybody who would like to hear Scoopy's political angles, well, it's either that or he's drooling at his wife. Enjoy. I'll be down at the restaurant having a drink. Well, eating first. What's your poison tonight? I don't know what they serve for dinner, but I will have. I don't know. I don't know if I want a beer or something stronger. But guys, go over to Scoopy. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm exhausted and hungry. And thank you everyone for joining. Have a good night. I'll pop on during the week if you can make it. Great. If you can, I understand it's gonna be a different time. So good night, everybody. Scoopy, take it easy. Thanks for joining. Let me get myself downstairs because I think they stop the restaurant at 9:45. It's 9:07. Okay, gotta run. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night or have a great day.